have seen a news story just last week about one YouTuber who took things to the extreme with a jaw-dropping claim that he had gotten both his girlfriend and her mother pregnant at the same time. Well, finally, this fella's coming clean, revealing that the entire thing was no more than a stunt. Kids will do anything for views these days and to promote their OnlyFriends, right? Now, I remember this thing popping up on my timeline a few times, and I'm like, you know what? I've seen a few of these characters on the fan bus, so I kind of fell for it. I'm like, I wouldn't put it past them. Now, Nick Yardy, a content creator with 3.42 million YouTube subscribers, well, he shocked the internet when he announced that his girlfriend Jade, 22 years old, and her mother Danny, 44 years old, well, they were both expecting his children simultaneously. Now, Yardy has since admitted, well, the entire pregnancy claim was actually fake. Despite the elaborate hoax, he insists that their three-way relationship, well, that in fact is the real deal. Yikes. Now, to make this whole hoax come to life, well, the trio, they use sponge bellies, like fake pregnancy. They also faked some ultrasounds and even held a gender reveal party. I mean, if for a million views on YouTube or whatever he got, it probably paid itself back in dividends. Kid made a 10K, fooling the world. And I guess he is hooking up with both of them. So really, it's not that far stretched. Now, Nick, he told the Daily Mail, there are no babies. It's just like a skit. It's not actually real. People that follow me, they're just looking for entertainment. Now, some social media users weren't that impressed. They called it all messed up. And while the pregnancy was fake, well, Nick claims that he and the two women, well, they've been in a committed relationship for nearly 2 years. Now, he also hinted that the stunt, it might inspire them to actually try for children in the future. Now, does that all make you a little too weird? Is it a little too close to home? Is it them adult titles now coming to life? Stepmom catches daughter's boyfriend. Yeah, you know what I mean? It just seems a little icky to me. But hey, Nick seems like he's having a blast. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Our second news story is about Andrew Schultz, who got destroyed by Logan Paul during a WWE appearance. Now, comedian Andrew Schultz, he's no stranger to pushing boundaries with his humor. The guy once said in a podcast that he looks like Waluigi, and man, did he really nail that one. I think that's one of the funniest things he's ever said, but the guy's great. Everyone loves him. That is everyone but Logan Paul while in character for the WWE. Now, the two of them, they got into a heated dispute, and well, Logan, he took things to a whole nother level. Here's a look at the brutal moment where Schultz, he got more than he bargained for on WWE Raw. Now, Schultz, he made a surprise cameo at the wrestling event where he exchanged some lighthearted words with Logan. But things, they took a violent turn when Paul, he yanked Schultz out of the audience and dragged him into the ring. It's a me, Waluigi. Now, WWE announcers, they could be heard urging Paul to stop, reminding the audience that Schultz, well, he's just a guest. But that didn't stop the YouTuber turned wrestler who attempted to body slam Schultz before the WWE superstar AJ Styles, he ran in to interfere. Wow, thank God. Schultz is literally playing with his life. Now, some Schultz fans were shocked by how real this moment felt, while others speculated it was all just part of the show. Now, meanwhile, Kendrick Lamar fans, well, they had their own reason to celebrate because they got to finally see Schultz getting knocked down a peg. And that's just hours earlier where the comedian, well, he doubled down on his controversial comments about the rapper while on The Breakfast Club. Schultz defended a previous joke where he said he could physically overpower Kendrick Lamar, and that sparked some backlash. The guy's a comedian, he's an Italian, but I don't know if he's that thug, right? Now, many Kendrick fans, they saw his WWE beatdown as karma in real life, but we all know Logan's a Drake fan, you know what I mean? So whether scripted or not, well, Schultz's WWE debut, it left a mark literally, and if he keeps pushing buttons, this might not be the last time he finds himself in the middle of the action. All right, moving on to our third and final news story today. We're talking about Eric Persullivan. Now, you might remember him as Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. Well, some fans found him online, and there's some awkward stuff going on with this whole family getting a reboot, but Dewey, he won't be showing up. Now, Malcolm in the Middle fans, they're buzzing with excitement as the beloved sitcom, it's making a return with a 4-part revival on Disney+. But there's one big question on everyone's mind. Where's Dewey? Now, they've also announced that one character is going to be transitioning, you know, like someone from the old show is gonna come back in a different gender. I'm guessing that's what they're doing with Dewey's character. So this got a lot of people to start digging around the internet to look for Dewey or Eric Pursullivan, and here's a look at the viral Instagram post that had fans thinking Eric Pursullivan, well, he's finally stepping back into the spotlight. Now, a supposed Instagram account for Eric Pursullivan, who played Dewey, well, it recently commented on Reese actor Justin Burfield's reboot announcement. Now, fans were initially thrilled, believing this could mean Sullivan was returning to the series, but something wasn't adding up. Now, the account had only featured old pictures of Sullivan as Dewey, and no one from the Malcolm in the Middle cast was following it. Now, after some digging online, Reddit users, they confirmed that it was a fake account. One fan pointed out, 100% is not him. That picture is hella old, just a fan account. Damn. Now, despite being debunked with the account, it still has over 93.6 thousand followers, with fans desperately hoping for Dewey to make a comeback. So then people started digging around looking for Eric Pursullivan, and that guy has completely vanished from the spotlight. Like, there's a few photos of him grown up, but that guy's working real hard not to be found. Now, some fans are still holding on to hope, with one person suggesting, what if the last 30 seconds of the show had Dewey walk in, drop a suitcase, and say, "What's up?" before cutting to black. Now, others believe he'll at least get a mention, like a phone call, where Malcolm invites him to a party, only for Dewey to decline, with, "I'm not interested in this anymore, goodbye." As I mentioned, one character has been announced that they will be transgender, so I think that's what they're going to be doing with the Dewey character. I'm just excited to see Bryan Cranston ham it back up in that household. What was his name? Hank? I think it was Hank, right? Anyway, he was a hilarious dad. The episode where he was speed walking, oh, he cracked me up. Who knew he was so good? And man, sometimes I'm like watching old shows like Seinfeld or Friends, and I see young Bryan Cranston. The dude was a hunk back in the day, and always a fantastic actor. All right, guys, that wraps up today's episode. Let me know what you think about the prank off the top, Logan and Andrew Schultz, and of course, Dewey and the Malcolm in the Middle reboot. I'll see you guys in another video. My name is Michael McCrudden. Peace!